All right, this is it. It is meet week, not just any meet week, the big one, Pro-Am. Friday, 100 breast, Saturday, 200 breast, Sunday, 50 breast. So today is Monday. I just did 25 minutes of activation, 600 of swimming, about to head in and do my very last gym workout, and it's gonna be about as quick as the swim. Let's go in and take a look. All right, 4 sets of 3 med ball throws, very lightweight, just 12 pounds, minute rest, fast. All right, 2 sets of 3 deadlift, 145 pounds. Normally for sets of 3, I'm looking at over 400. So this is way off that weight. All right, that's basically it. We're gonna throw in 1 set of 20 yoga ball glides. I also did a set earlier during activation. Kind of looks like a breaststroke shoot. I love doing these. Check it out. Be sure to keep the movement small and your back pulled down. Don't let the traps get into it, rounding up on the back. Keep it down. So those were good workouts yesterday, top to bottom, feeling good. Feel like I'm finally starting to turn the corner on taper and that rest is kicking in. So that's really nice. And it's coming at just the right time too. So hopefully I am nailing this right on the head. I did acupuncture yesterday, and then a few hours later, some contrast therapy. So the body's feeling really good, but today is a big test. It's Tuesday, going in to do some speed work after, of course, activation. And I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet, but it's definitely all about speed and refining that speed, sharpening the knife to get ready to go, to make sure that I have, because I think my success at this meet this weekend is going to come down to just really flying out of the gate on the first 50 of the 100, the first 100 of the 200. And so right now I'm just looking to sharpen. So let's go in there, feel it out, see what I'm gonna do. Come on. All right, that was about 1,300, and I am feeling pretty good. It helps to be a little bit trimmed up, not quite all the way though. I did about 900 warm up before I started getting into some breaststroke stuff. Did a 50 free on 40, nice and easy speed, 29.0, and then a 50 breast, 5 strokes down, 5 strokes back. That was 33.0. All in all, feeling pretty easy, feeling very high on the water, which is awesome. And then I did a bunch of sprint work, 5 strokes for the cord, 5 strokes from the dead start, all fast, some stuff with fins to really get up and get going. So all that's left now is a 25 fast. Here we go. Quiet. What does it take to go fast? Dang it. I was 13.40 last Thursday, I think it was, with all my hair. Now I don't have any. It's like,
you want to try it again? Well, no, you're in taper. You should.
try it again tomorrow. Of course I want to try it again. I'll probably pass. We'll see. All right, we're doing one more. I just gotta see if I can go faster. I can't help it. That was one less stroke.
That was only 8?
Yep. There was a moment where I pushed off and it was like, wait, oh, right, I gotta go. And so my pullout ended up being way longer. Damn it. Oh, okay, that's it. Thanks. So did it still look the same?
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
Your strokes are looking really Your strokes are looking very good.
Thanks. All right. That's what you have to trust in. You know, the strokes are looking good, feeling good. You can't obsess over the times. That sucks though. That sucks, but you just gotta move on. I've had days before meet where times just weren't hitting, and then I kill it. It's all about feeling good, and I feel good. So I will probably see you guys day of the meet. I don't think you need to see anything else. 100 breast on Friday. Let's go. All right, this is it. It is meet day, if you couldn't tell. I've lost a lot of hair in at least 20 years. I mean, look at this. I might get carded. What do you think? That is fresh, yeah. But today is the 100 breast, and it's kind of weird today. Normally, I would have been done swimming long ago because it is like 1 o'clock right now. Yeah, prelims is at 2. So normally it's at 8:30. Tomorrow, Sunday, it's at 8:30, but they had to push it back for some reason. Prelims at 2, finals at 7. Good and bad. You tend to do better the later in the day that you race, so good. But that's a tight turnaround, bad. Cross that bridge when I get to it. Right now, I got the 100 breast. I'm next to Will Lacone. I got to be out faster than him because he's going to be pretty quick, even though I'm guessing he's going to cruise this morning. Let's go. Here I am in lane 5. Will Lacone is right below me in lane 4. He's the top seed with a 51.0. Everything starts off fine, solid dive, great pullout right there with Lacone's. And 5 strokes on this first 25 with good hand speed, good head drive, good turn. But then I start milking the pullouts too much. They felt so good. I thought I was really moving, but I was just spending too much time underwater. I needed to get to the surface. Only 6 strokes on the second 25 puts me at 25 flat for the first 50. I make the same mistake again on the third 25, too long underwater, 6 strokes. Meanwhile, Lacone is down there chilling with 5 strokes, taking it easy, because he's just that good. And then this last 25, I do pick it up a little bit, but at that point it's too late. 7 strokes on the last 25. The strokes are still looking good, but it needed to be quicker for the whole race. $53.5. You know, my best is 53.1 from March, and that coulda, shoulda, woulda been a 52.9 if I had done it just a little bit smarter. Anyway, so I was expecting a 52. I was really confident in it, actually. And spoiler alert, I already did finals. It's the next day. I was 54.4, so that was such a gut shot because I did pick up my tempo and I was out slower, back slower. I don't know what went wrong, but it doesn't do me any good to dwell on that right now. When you have a bad race, when your first race is bad, there are 3 things that you can do. One is put it aside. And that's what, and it's very hard to do. I know every coach says, just forget about it. Just move on. But you have to. And it doesn't mean you totally move on. It just means that when that switch comes on, you're like, damn it, that first race. No, you hit that switch right off and you refocus your thoughts onto something else. That's the second thing, is refocusing. Focus on what has been going well for the next race. The 200 breaststroke is a very different race than the 100 breaststroke. So for instance, yesterday in prelims of the 100 breast, you saw those pullouts were awesome. And in warm-up yesterday, I did a 25 1-stroke 14 high, killed it in a crowded diving well. So, you know, I've got my pullouts going for me, and those are like the biggest asset I have in the 200. So I'm going to lean on those heavily. Then the third thing is find an excuse. You know, yesterday was a very tight turnaround, and that's what I'm going with right now because that helps me stay focused on doing well in the 200. So I got the 200 right now. I'm going to cruise this like I always do, but especially now because I'm trying to accumulate some rest. I didn't want to attack it this morning just because of how busy yesterday was and wasn't awesome sleep. So cruising this morning, stretching it out, still hopefully going fast. I'd like to be under 2 minutes. Let's see. Here I am in lane 4, and take a look at this first pullout. It was probably the best one I've ever done in my life. I get so excited rewatching this, not just because it was really the best part of the whole weekend, but because I went so far, so fast underwater. When I came up for the first stroke, I couldn't believe how close I was to the wall. That first 25 was only 2 strokes, 2 quick ones, and then the next 4 25s are only going to be 3 strokes because I am milking the heck out of these pullouts. The first 50 was a 26.9. On these pullouts, my body line coming off the wall is so tight, so clean from fingers to toes that I'm able to ride that before having to exert any effort of my own, starting the dolphin kick. And then when I do the pull down, I'm creeping into it, searching for the best water to pull myself over and then accelerate on. This first 100 is a 57.6, and so everything is going to plan so far. This 25, the 5th one, will be my last one at 3 strokes before I take it up to 4 strokes. I'm still going to milk the pullouts, but picking up the tempo slightly. Into the 150, I'm going to be a 128, so I'm starting to cut it close if I want to get under 2 minutes. The strokes on this were all solid. Probably the best strokes I've put together for this kind of a race, maybe ever. Hand speed, head aggression, still not quite where I want it, but it's probably the best I've ever done on it. Now, as I go through this, I can see the guy ahead of me, and so that is on my mind, but I really want to stick to the plan, which is 4 strokes all the way through these last 25s, and see if that can get me under 2 minutes. 2:00.1. That was a hell of a race. Those pullouts, I could not be happier with those pullouts. Man, those felt good. But one of my bucket list goals is to be under 2 minutes, cruising it just like that. And 15 100ths off, just teasing me a little bit. But no, I feel really good going into tonight. Today feels way different than yesterday. That condensed schedule, man, when I was rolling up here for finals last night and hopping in the water close to 7 p.m., like my body was just not having it. And my body feels totally different now. I feel ready to go. So the plan tonight is to add some strokes, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 or 8. But really what I'm trying to do is stay next to the guy in lane 4. That guy who beat me this morning, he scratched out. So I'm second seed behind Alexander Karpenko, who should go at least a 155, if not a 154. And so really, I got to do whatever I got to do to stay with him. Let's see if I can do that. Here I am in 5, and Karpenko is the guy right above me in lane 4, white cap. Just above him is Joshua Chen, who is a super talented 18-year-old. I've raced him a few times this season. He's been in the vlog before. Great stroke. He's one to watch. Will Lacone, also way down here in lane 7. He cruised the morning so hard with his 2 strokes per 25 that he was just a 204. Way off of his best time of 147. So he's going to be going much faster than 204 tonight. But the only person I care about is Karpenko. And already he is slipping away from me. I'm trying to stick to the plan and keeping my strokes long to conserve my energy. But even though my pullouts are solid, they're not keeping me in the hunt. This first 100 is a 55.8. which is solid, and it's close to the 55.2 that I went out in March when I went 156, but it is more difficult than that 55.2 felt back in March. And a big part of the reason for this is that my stroke is not where it needs to be. When you compare my stroke to Karpenko's, you can see a big difference. He's getting up higher, he's lunging forward quicker, faster, and he's staying higher on the water. I'm getting lower and lower as I go. Even though I'm picking up my stroke count now, it's really just more of the same. The hands aren't sweeping in and getting out fast enough. The head isn't driving hard enough. The body is too low in the water. And so all in all, I'm kind of plowing a bit. And so no matter how hard I try here, Karpenko just continues to pull away from me. 158.1. I'm trying to put a good face on it. That was beyond disappointing. I mean, to go from 26 strokes in prelims, just chilling, and then to put your heart and soul into 36 strokes and only drop 2 seconds, it's like, I don't really know what to make of it. I mean, how's that happen? Right? And this was like, nothing made sense about this meet. I would have a good prelim swim that kind of teased me with good things to come, and then, you know, go to finals and it just all would fall apart. Like, what the heck? And the best thing I can figure right now is that this season is going to be a 2-taper season, meaning that, you know, my body still needs a little bit more rest, and it wouldn't have helped to do like 7 weeks or 8 weeks. What my body really needs is to go back up in training just for a very short period, which will be about 8 weeks, and then come back down fully for another taper, and then hit it, because I know I can go 52. I know I can go 155. And I just did the 50 breast, and that was not any good. It was 24.8. And it looked good. I mean, I won't show it to you, but it looked good. Trust me. It's just, nothing really makes sense. My metrics going into this were good. Warm-up times and everything were good. Feeling great. And it just didn't happen. So, you know, I'm going to dwell on this for the next few days, look over those videos 100 times, and start piecing together a plan. And then I'll let you know what that plan is. But for now, I'm gonna get back to work on Tuesday, take Monday off tomorrow, and then I will take this week off for vlogging too. So we're gonna skip a week, and then I will come back at you with some more training, hopefully a plan for what's gonna happen, and yeah, we'll go from there. Enjoy your holidays, enjoy your holiday training. Good luck, swim different.